All right. Well, I think we've talked enough about these violent GTA games. Why don't we move on, Bobby? Are
Okay.
you ready? So as I mentioned earlier, I've been in Iceland for the last week. Well, I've been home this week. I got home on Monday. Still a little jet lagged, but I went and I checked out Eve Online. And I went to the CCP Fan Fest and checked out Dust 514, World of Darkness, and just a bunch of crazy stuff all about the world of Eve. And I thought that I would share some of that with you now, if that was all right, Bobo.
That's cool. That's cool. Shoot away. You had a long journey.
Dude.
You went to the
I
the
went.
land of ice
I
and you
did.
survived and came back with tales to tell.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've never really played Eve, but it's been. I did go crazy Viking out there, retro cool. Yes, I did. You have no idea, but you can if you go to my Twitter, which is right down here. You can look at some of the pictures and things, weird things that I sent out. But I was really there to cover CCP FanFest, and I gotta say, CCP as a company is a very they're really trying to push stuff, and they really, they only have about 500,000 subscribers currently, but they're a dedicated lot, and this company really does a lot for their fans and really listens to the people that are playing their game in order to make improvements and just kind of expand its reach. So this year they announced for the 10-year anniversary they are going to be releasing a new collector's edition of the game, which you can see here. It comes with not only a copy of Eve Online, you also get this really cool USB spaceship hub, which is I think it's a Rifter from the game. It's based off of one of the in-game models. You get the Symphony soundtrack CD. You get this lovely coffee table booklet about the history of Eve, and you get a copy of the board game that CCP originally made in like 1997 or something like that. That was only sold in Iceland, and it's called the Danger Game. And what's interesting about the Danger Game, Bobby, is the woman on the cover is actually the mayor of Reykjavik, which is Iceland's only city, in drag.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so they actually got the mayor back for the game, and they had him reprise his role as the old woman in the Danger
That's cute. Those
Game.
people in Iceland, they're just, they gave the Mighty Ducks a hard time when they fought the Mighty Ducks, but you gotta love them.
Yeah, well, the thing about Iceland is everybody there is like related, right? They're all cousins, so they gotta help out. They gotta help the family out.
It's all about the family.
Yeah, they actually, there's an app in Iceland. When you go to bars and you're drinking and you meet people and you might want to hook up, it like will let you know how closely related you are.
Get the hell out of here. That's pretty damn funny. Wow,
Yeah,
they should have that in the South.
yeah. They, I don't think they
Southern
care. I
connections.
don't think they care as much in the South. Oh, um, so yeah. So on top of like all this physical stuff, you're also gonna get some skins for Dust 514. If you playing, so like kind of encouraging people to check out 514. It's not like it costs anything to play Dust. It's a free to play game for the PlayStation 3 if you like first person shooters. So you're gonna get skins for that. You're also gonna get a golden pod. Like if you ever get blown up and you make it, you got your escape pod. You'll get a gold one to look fancy in. You're gonna get a couple other in-game items that escape me at the moment because obviously there's a ton of stuff coming with this. But probably the most interesting thing that you get is you get what's quote-unquote mystery code, and the mystery code, it unlocks rewards over the next decade in EVE Online for you. So they're just gonna be randomly giving you stuff over the next few years. Maybe not randomly, but like systematically giving out swag to people that purchase this, which is a really interesting concept. Like mostly you get like most games, you just get these like one-time use codes and then it's done, it's over. But this, they're showing you that like if you're a loyal player, they're gonna be loyal to you and they're gonna reward you for playing their game.
I like that concept.
Yeah,
It keeps you in the game longer too. It's smart just to keep you in the game longer to keep playing just to see what you unlock.
yeah. Exactly. It's incentivizing in a clever way. The special edition is going to cost $149.99. But it's totally worth it if you're a big Eve fan, and that is like way more swag and cooler swag than you normally get with those things. Like, and
That's not bad at all. I mean, you
yeah,
look at a lot of these collector's editions are around like that 130 to 150 price range, and
yeah.
you don't even get that much shit really.
You
You might
get
get a statue.
yeah, you
And a
might
book.
like a crappy statue of Marcus Phoenix,
Yeah.
something like that. Totally not worth it. But yeah, this is totally worth it. So so we'll see what happens with that. The other thing is they're making a ton of improvements on the game itself. Now you're gonna, Bobby, you may not know this, but probing is a big part of Eve Online. You got to send out your probes to search for stuff, and right now, kind of moving your probes around in the most efficient manner is kind of difficult. And one of the things that got a big cheer is now you're going to be able, your probing has been optimized. You're going to be able to send out 7 probes at once, and you're going to be able to pre-program formations for them to fly in. So it's gonna make that way more efficient, cut back on a lot of time spent doing that. New radial in-flight menu system. Let's see. Ooh, one thing that got a huge round of applause is now when you go through a Stargate, they have this like kind of blue wormhole like warp drive Star Trek effect that takes you to the next area, and that probably got the biggest applause out of anything during the keynote when they were showing off what they're going to be doing for. This is all part of the Uprising update for Eve Online.
How many people were there at the FanFest?
A lot, like somewhere in the thousands. I couldn't tell you exactly how many. There was a number that they said. I want to say like a few couple, like maybe like 5,000, 15, somewhere between 5 and 15,000.
And the majority of the people were from Iceland?
No, a lot of people flew out. Actually, there were some people on my flight home that were coming from FanFest, and like they had just gone. They were from San Francisco as well, but they had been like lifelong Eve players.
Wow.
Yeah. Most people there were from out of town. It's like a big deal, like for Iceland, honestly. Like, and everybody knows about CCP and Eve Online there. So like when you told the local, like when you talk to local people and they're like, "Oh, you're here for the CCP event, yeah? Yes. We all know about Eve Online. It is a game, yeah."
I want to go to the CCP event.
Yeah,
That's what it sounded like you said. The CCP event.
Yeah,
That happens in San Francisco a
CCP.
lot.
The CCP.
CCP.